Hey everybody, this is Ben from Yinz and Youse. I just wanted to apologize for my microphone quality in this episode. Something failed on my end, but I hope that you guys can bear with it for this week and enjoy the episode.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Yinz and Youse podcast. Week 1 of the NFL season is finally in the books, and man, what a way to kick things off. We had upsets, blowouts, and rookies making their mark, and some teams already looking like they're in trouble. In this week's episode, we're going to break down the biggest headlines from Week 1, talk about which performances are the real deal and which ones just might be Week 1 noise. And of course, we got plenty of hot takes and overreactions loaded up. We'll also dive into some standout performances, look at how the preseason predictions are holding up after just 1 week, and we'll give you a sense of what Week 2 can bring. Football's back, it's chaos already, and we're here for all of it. This is the Yinz and Youse podcast. Let's get cracking.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another week of the Yinz and Youse podcast. My name is Ben, and this is Nathan.
What if I don't want to say hello?
All right. I'm just going to throw it in post. What's going
Hello.
on, man? How you doing? Another week.
Another week. Wrapped up some football. Finally, Week 1's finally done. I was in Chicago over the week. Had some work stuff. Yeah. And managed to stop by for Monday night against the Vikings.
Did you find the bean?
I did find the bean, and it's just a bean. I don't
really. Nothing
it's
cool
literally
about it?
It's literally just a bean. I walked a mile from my hotel because I felt like I had to find it, and then I got there and I'm like, yeah, this is just a bean. And I probably was there for 3 minutes. I took a picture. I took a selfie with the bean, and then I was like, all right, that's it. There's nothing else to do.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean,
I guess. But then I did again manage to stop by the Soldier Field for the tailgate Monday Night Football.
Nice.
Bears and Vikings. They tailgate in front of a museum. How cool is that?
What?
The Field Museum. Yeah, they have a tailgate section. It's just right across from Soldier Field. Managed to stop a huge tailgate. The amount of Mike Ditkas I saw at this was honestly really cool, and it made me jealous because I wish we had something like that.
Right.
Because I would totally rock a sweater vest.
Oh, yeah.
They had the sweater vest, the tie, the button-up shirt. The mustaches.
It's
It
clean.
looked really cool. It made me a little jealous. I can't do that. But I would totally rock something like that.
Yeah, that is not as cool as a tailgate in the blue lot at a hospital in the middle of a Saturday.
No,
Definitely
not cooler than closing out a hospital parking lot like they do at WVU in Morgantown.
So, any other cool stories from Chicago, or is that about all that you wrote?
Other than some guy was shooting off fireworks in front of my hotel in the city of Chicago, and iShowSpeed was also there.
Oh yeah, he was like right outside your hotel, right?
It was right outside my hotel.
Did you promote the podcast to him, or?
I should have thrown the stickers that we had.
Wasted
as I was driving
opportunity.
away, but I didn't get a chance to because I don't even know how he walked out of that mob. It was crazy. I didn't realize how much people like him.
Yeah,
they were willing to kill each other over it.
Well, I guess on to that. Should we talk about what this podcast is about? Talk about some football?
Absolutely. Yeah, we wrapped up Week 1, dude. Should we just dive right into it?
First week of football. First week. Go ahead, man. All you.
So we got to do something that sets our podcast ahead of other sports talks. So Al Michaels, big guy that does Thursday Night Football, he does his 3-minute weekly recaps.
Mm-hmm.
Pardon my take, tries to one-up that by doing it in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. I'm going to attempt to do a Week 1 recap in 90 seconds.
Oh, my God.
I'm taking a whole minute off of it. It's never been done before and probably won't be done because I really don't know if I'm going to be able to do this.
I tell you what, I can start a timer here.
Hey, don't you worry, man.
Already
I got the stopwatch right here.
Oh, that's awesome. All right, man. Well, are you ready?
You want to give this a shot, and we're going to see how stupid it sounds when we do the editing?
Take it away.
All right, go ahead and start the epic music now. And here we go. Starting off Week 1, we've got the Cowboys at the Eagles. Well, who spit first? Jalen Carter gets ejected from the game, and Javonte Williams opens the floodgate, scoring 2 touchdowns, but doesn't stop Jalen Hurts, who also had 2 touchdowns. Eagles win 24-20. We then go into Brazil, where we see immediately at the gate Travis Kelce has a warrant now for his arrest after the murder of Xavier Worthy. Patrick Mahomes can't get anything done. Quentin Johnson finally learns how to use his hands. He catches 2 touchdowns. Chargers win 27-21. Moving on to Sunday for the first games. Daniel Jones, no. Indiana Jones. Indianapolis Colts look phenomenal. Daniel Jones for 1 touchdown, 1 rushing touchdown, and Tua turned the ball over. It has 2 interceptions. Colts win 33-8. Game of the week for Sunday morning is the Steelers at the Jets. Aaron Rodgers has an absolute revenge game, throwing 4 touchdowns. Justin Fields can't keep himself in the game. Jalen Ramsey puts Garrett Wilson on an island. Steelers win 34-32. Panthers, Jags, boring. 26-10, bunch of field goals. Cam Little had himself a day, scoring 14 points. Jags win 26-10. Cardinals Saints, they debut their disgusting piss uniforms. Kyler Murray looks really good before the release of Call of Duty, scoring 2 touchdowns. Cardinals win 20-13. Giants and Commanders, Mr. Unlimited has unlimited incompletions. He looks terrible in the blue for the Giants. Daniel Jones, this is really hard.
No.
We're going to edit this. I'll keep going. I'm going to jump right back into it.
All right.
Jaden Daniels and Deebo Samuel managed to connect for a 21-6 Commanders win. Then we got the Bucs and the Falcons, where Michael Penis looks really good. Yes, that's right. I said penis. 300 yards and a touchdown. Baker really lights it up. 3 touchdowns. This is really hard, dude. My brain's broken right now. This is insanely hard.
Oh, you know what? You gave it your best shot.
I gave it my best shot. Well, that's going to be a work in progress.
Hey, well, you know what? Next week, you've got 7 days to practice.
I have 7 days. That's so hard. That got me. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games left, and I put me at 90 seconds on the dot.
Wow.
It will never be done.
Do it.
I think I really could if I try really hard. Okay, well, let me just take my time here with the rest of this final recap. We'll go very quickly. Bengals and Browns, 17-16. Joe Burrow looks really slow. Bengals look really slow, but still managed to get a win in September. Bengals win 17-16. Raiders and Pats, where Geno still has not been written off. He throws for 360 yards and a touchdown. Aston Gentry, the rookie, also manages to get in for a Raiders win 20-13. Good news, Patriots at least still have a quarterback. 49ers and the Seahawks, where Sam Darnold is seeing ghosts, manages to not complete. Brock Purdy and George Kittle have a really good game for week 1, which immediately leads them to IR, where they're going to be out for the next few weeks. 49ers win 17-13. Titans and Broncos, where the Broncos do everything to keep the Titans in the game, and the Titans receivers do everything to keep them out of the game. Cam Ward can't manage to get a completion to his receivers if you're hitting them right in the hands. Bo Nix throws 2 interceptions. Broncos win 20-12. Then we have the Lions and the Packers, where the Lions terribly miss their Ben Johnson offensive coordinator. Micah Parsons makes impact for the Packers. Packers win 17-13 in Lambeau. Texas and the Rams, where C.J. Stroud is still in his sophomore slump. He throws 188 yards and 1 interception. Matthew Stafford, for the time being, looks pretty healthy. Rams win 14-9. Sunday Night Football, Ravens at the Bills. Ravens still can't manage to close a game. Josh Allen looks like an absolute animal. 400 yards for 2 passing touchdowns and 2 rushing touchdowns in an absolute insane AFC Championship preview game, in my opinion. Bills win at home 41-40. Monday night game, Vikings go to the Bears. The Bears look awesome for 1 drive and 1 drive only. J.J. McCarthy remembers that he has Justin Jefferson on his team. They managed to connect and score 21 points in the 4th quarter to win at the Bears 27-24. And that is your week 1 preview, and I don't even know how long it took. You can just got the epic music out if there's even any playing.
Hey, you know what? Like I said, you did pretty good. You did the best that you could. We were pretty right about the Bears last week. They suck.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you about the Bears. I really don't think they're going to be good. But since we're talking about the Bears, I need to bring up this insane stat for you.
Okay.
And I just need you to hear it. I found something pretty crazy that even for how bad the Bears looked week 1, some are saying that, from what I'm looking at, history could repeat itself from 2018 for when the Bears won the North.
Oh, yeah?
Now, I would love to present to you this information.
Let me hear it.
So to start off, they won the North in 2018.
Mm-hmm.
The Philadelphia Eagles won the Super Bowl in 2017. Who won the Super Bowl last year?
Last year, the Philadelphia Eagles.
Okay, stay with me. The Bears open up this season with the new head coach, who was one of the best offensive coordinators of last season, Ben Johnson.
Yep.
In 2018, they opened up with a new head coach that was one of the best offensive coordinators for the previous season, Matt Nagy, at the Chiefs. They start the year this year with a quarterback in their second year that was drafted top 2. In 2018, the Bears started with a second-year quarterback drafted in the top 2, being Mitchell Trubisky, 2nd overall.
Okay.
The Bears this Monday night lost their first game to a divisional opponent after collapsing and allowing 21 points scored in the fourth quarter.
Okay.
On Sunday night in 2018, the Bears opened up with a loss to divisional rival Packers as the Packers scored 21 points in the fourth quarter.
Oh, shit. I see where you're going with this.
Monday Night Football, Vikings-Bears, there were a total of 23 points scored in the first three quarters. In 2018, Bears and Packers, there was a total of 23 points scored in the first three quarters. The previous year, last year, the Bears finished at 5-12. In 2017, the Bears finished 5-11.
Okay.
Both placing them at the bottom of their division. Caleb Williams on Monday night had 35 passing completions. Mitchell Trubisky, opening night in 2018, had 35 pass attempts. The Bears then went on to win 12-4 in the division. Matt Nagy went on to win Coach of the Year, and then the infamous double doink happened in 2018.
Oh, the double doink. I remember that.
So if any of this is to happen, the Bears need to get rid of Santos, their kicker, because he's still on the team.
I'm going to put this down in writing right now. If the Bears win the North and they lose again with another double doink, I'll pay you $1,000.
All right, deal.
I'll lock it in. That's crazy.
But isn't that kind of crazy?
That's wild. Wonder if we see the repeat.
Down to that detail. Like,
the only problem with that whole situation is that Caleb Williams still exists.
I mean, there was a time where Mitch Trubisky still existed for Bears.
Yeah, but I don't know. That's pretty crazy.
Isn't that kind of crazy? I saw that and I was like, this can't be real. And I looked into it.
That's wild.
Sure shit.
Yeah.
History may repeat itself for Chicago.
That could be interesting. That could be super interesting.
Would be pretty interesting.
It would throw me for a loop. I'll give you that. Speaking of teams that we were right about, you were right about the Dolphins last week. They looked like dog shit.
Yeah, they looked pretty bad.
They were lost, man.
Yeah, no, Tua had 2 interceptions. He looked like buns. Tyreek Hill, furious on the sidelines. I'm thinking it, man. Like, it's looking like it's going to happen. A Dolphins collapse, and Tyreek Hill's just going to get out of there somewhere.
I was going to say, yeah, when do you think Tyreek is going to be able to get out of there is a real question. I mean, he's been talking about it ever since last year, so.
I gave it week 5.
Yeah. You mentioned possible going back to the Chiefs earlier when we were off camera, but
yeah, like if he goes back to, the Chiefs need wide receivers desperately now, especially. I mean, they already were dealing with the Rashee Rice suspension, but now Xavier Worthy is out for I don't even know how long after he got absolutely sidelined by Travis Kelce. the third play of the game.
It's wild.
So now their top receivers are Hollywood Brown and Juju Smith-Schuster.
Yeah,
that's kind of a problem.
That's not a good look. That is not a good look.
Find a way to get him back to Kansas City. I mean, I think again, I don't know what the status is on Xavier Worthy for how long he's going to be out, but Rashee Rice is still out for 5 weeks, and the Chiefs are down 0-1 right now. They're at the bottom of their division.
Yeah.
So
they didn't look very good either.
Yeah, if they lose this week to the Eagles and go to 0-2, there's probably going to be some panic in Kansas City.
Which I'd say is pretty possible. Eagles look pretty good.
Well, let's get into that. Let's do our deep dive down to each game. You want to start off? I'll turn it over to you for Thursday Night Football. Cowboys at the Eagles.
Yeah, man. Eagles look great. 20-24, we were down Jalen Carter, which
Spitgate, bro.
Dude,
who spit first? Who spit first?
Okay. If Jalen spit first, at first I was so mad about it. But what everybody doesn't see, this was a Nick Sirianni genius play. We put Jalen Carter in there. We set the tone. Let him know that we mean business. Boom. Spit on Dak Prescott. Let him know that he's nothing to us. We tell Jalen, hey, sit out. We don't need you this week. Rest up, King. We're going to need you later down the road. Let Dallas know that they are nothing. We're walking over top of them, which did not prove to really be the case. We actually really need Jalen Carter, apparently, because we get run through. But Javonte Williams, I mean, I'm not a Cowboys fan at all, but he looked great. I mean,
Jalen Carter being out surely does help the run game.
It really does.
The Eagles.
It really does. I knew that he was good, obviously, but I didn't realize how much we depended on him. And maybe that'll prove wrong this week. We'll see. But Eagles look good. Like I've been saying all offseason, there really isn't too much to worry about. I was super worried about our defense with losing half of our players, but they covered the pass game really well. Like I said, we were open because of Jalen Carter. I couldn't think of his name. But no, I'm happy. Going into week 2, 1-0, we're looking like juggernauts out there. I'm content.
I mean, you should be. I'm also gonna highlight the Eagles because I was a little wrong on something. I was worried about how this offensive line was gonna be with some missing injury pieces. It looked pretty good, dude.
Yeah, man.
Cam Jurgens,
he's
the
got
center.
so much time in the pocket.
They were balling, man. They were pretty physical.
Jalen could stand there for half a business day, and I don't think that people would get to him. Yeah. They really do lock down that line.
Yeah, and I mean, like with Jalen Hurts, we were talking about that, and this is like probably something that hasn't happened in a while for the Eagles. Jalen Hurts was the best player on the field that day.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like, looked good in the play. Like, his decision-making was really good that day. It was running all over the defense. Had himself 2 rushing touchdowns, even throwing the ball, itching it out. Jahan Dotson looked phenomenal. Where A.J. Brown was, I have no idea.
He didn't show up. He was not, but he's also normally pretty slow to start off the season. I would only be upset if I had him on my fantasy team. He's been dealing with that injury for the past, year and a half on his leg. So is he at 100%? I don't know. Yeah, I mean, that's what they say, but
I mean, 1 target and just a few yards.
Yeah, it wasn't even, I'm not going to throw it onto him either. They double coveraged him the whole game pretty much. Him and Devontae Smith. Dotson was really the only target to look at half that game.
I was saying they left the middle of the field really open. Jahan Dotson looked really good. Even Dallas Goedert.
Oh yeah, and they didn't. I like Goddard, but we did not integrate him a lot last year. So I'm happy to see him getting a lot of reps. I mean, it's week 1. We'll see what happens, but they look good.
Yeah, Eagles look really good.
Jalen, you hear everybody say it, but Jalen has such a good head on his shoulders. I have not been so comfortable with a quarterback before until Jalen Hurts.
His mindset is just it's so tough. Like
he is always thinking football.
He's football and just one of my favorite things from that game is I can't remember what exactly happened. They might have I think Jalen Hurts had his 2nd rushing touchdown, and he's walking off the field, and Trayvon Diggs of the Cowboys is chasing down with him, just barking in his ear, and Jalen Hurts is not giving him the time of day to even look at him.
No,
he's just going straight to the sideline. Oh yeah, with Jordan in the stadium, hit the shrug.
So cool. He's awesome, man. I am so happy. I lived through the Sam Bradford era. We haven't been really needing quarterbacks. We had Carson. We obviously had Foles. It's never been an issue, but just to know that Jalen Hurts is in the backfield, I just feel so comfortable. It's awesome. But speaking of quarterbacks, you guys have a new quarterback, and I'm
gonna take a lean back here and smoke a fat pack right now. I'm smoking that Jets pack, man. Dude. Aaron Rodgers, man.
He looked good. He looked really good.
Looked so good.
Maybe it's just because, not to shit on you, but the Steelers, haven't really had anybody at the backfield in a while.
So crazy stat
there. I don't know.
Yeah, crazy stat coming out of that game. We'll dive into the Steelers and Jets next. Aaron Rodgers threw for 4 touchdowns and was the first Steelers quarterback to throw for 4 touchdowns since Ben Roethlisberger in, I believe it was November of 2020.
That is criminal. That's crazy.
Isn't that insane? Jets fans are furious because, now he can play.
Mm-hmm.
It was never Aaron Rodgers, man. It was always the Jets. So of course it's week 1, so we have to overreact, but
right.
Aaron Rodgers is going to put himself in contention for MVP.
Whoa.
He's going to come out this week. He's going to throw another 4 touchdowns. I mean, dude, he looked good.
He really did.
Huge plus. And passing the ball around to other people. Ben Skuratic had himself a touchdown. Jonnu Smith. Really big plays from some of the newest additions for the Steelers that week 1 game. Again, Aaron Rodgers, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. Looked really, really good. And it got really good. He hit that unk emote with Mario fist up. Locked me in, dude. And I'm telling you, dude, the second he gets up there, scores the touchdown, hits that discount double check right across the belt, I'm buying his jersey.
Speaking of his jersey, I do see a number 8 right there. This is more of a visual bit, but you want to turn around for us and show us who that is?
No, it's number 8 of the Steelers, which is Aaron Rodgers. I actually already have my Aaron Rodgers jersey. I don't even need one.
But no, man, again, it's week 1, so it's hard to say, but you guys look pretty comfortable. I was surprised that the O-line actually held up as well as they did. That was my biggest worry, is somebody's going to get back there and tear his Achilles again.
Yeah, so that's the one thing. I'll continue highlighting the highs, and then I'll go for the lows. Again, Aaron Rodgers, 4 touchdowns, MVP candidate.
Hey, you guys
totally overreacting right now.
Not 4 and out on the first drive. I mean, that was
I know.
impressive.
Jonnu Smith, newest addition, came from the Dolphins, had himself a touchdown. DK Metcalf was our leading receiver. He didn't score, though, but still 90 yards. He looks fast. He's fast and physical.
He's
he
always
looks
fast.
He's really, I know.
It's those Ole Miss receivers, man.
Yeah, but it's really nice to see it when he's wearing a black and gold jersey.
Absolutely.
So he looked really good. Jalen Ramsey got me really excited.
Yeah.
He got into it with Garrett Wilson. So Garrett Wilson did manage to get a touchdown on him, and then ended up fighting, had a little altercation. And then coming down to the final play of the game, it's 4th down. Garrett Wilson open, passes for the first down territory.
Mm-hmm.
Jalen Ramsey delivers like the hit that knocked the ball out, and it got me so hyped. And there's a video that the Steelers posted of Aaron Rodgers also reacting. He like throws his hat and gets his helmet on. Yeah, and I was the exact same way in my hotel room watching that game. It was huge.
I saw Pittsburgh dad react to it, and it was a big hit, man. Like that was a football play.
Yeah. I mean, it looked really good.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm really excited about all the new pieces for the Steelers and how we can move forward. So now we move to week 2 with the Seahawks. So maybe this is the time DK Metcalf gets in the pocket.
Revenge games.
In the revenge game, get that self a touchdown. One piece I do want to highlight the low, and I talked about it. We mentioned the O-line. I think overall they looked pretty all right for week 1. One piece of concern, and I don't know if it's time to hit the panic button on this or not, and it's Broderick Jones.
Oh, really?
He was drafted in the first round just a few years ago, and he was a left tackle guy coming out of college out of Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
He was playing right tackle for the longest time. So he finally just this year he's moving back over to left tackle. Aaron Rodgers got sacked 4 times, and 3 of those were on Broderick Jones.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know when it's time to hit the panic button on Broderick Jones, because I mean, at what point do we label this guy as a bust? I mean, this is a first round pick. And I don't know. It's week 1, so I tried to hit the panic button, but no, not good to see when 3 sacks were on him. And
yeah.
So, it'll hopefully. I don't know. I just don't know. That's the only really piece that concerns me. Of course, I'm never gonna say anything bad about Zach Frazier ever. Never ever. It was awesome, dude. But yeah, the Broderick Jones is just what really makes me nervous.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he had 3 of those sacks were on him. And now I'll give it to him. He was aware of it. In his post-game interview, he told him, he said he sucked. And when they asked what can be better, he just said everything, which is true.
It's not wrong, yeah.
It's not wrong. I do need to see it, but yeah, that's the only really true piece. That does concern me. And also the defense.
Yeah, looking a little weak.
It's the highest paid defense.
I mean,
highest paid defense in the league. And we made
crazy.
Justin Fields look like a superstar.
Yeah. As usual, you guys leave the middle completely open. There is no zone coverage.
Sure, it didn't help Cam Hayward not practicing for like a month.
That's true. He dressed up for the game, right?
Yeah, he suited. He finally got his contract.
Okay. What a loser.
Cam Hayward did suit up. He finally got his contract, and I don't even know. Like, it left me speechless, because everything that happened for this offseason for just $18 million this year. Now, it is mostly incentive based, which I'm like, okay, I could agree with that. But
what was he getting paid beforehand?
I don't know what it was, but he can earn up to $18 million with sacks, playoff wins, stuff like that. So yeah, the great news is $18 million max with more than $3 million in incentives. Cam Hayward can finally feed his family. He was struggling from what he was saying, I guess. I don't know.
I don't even know how you spend that much money.
Yeah, he's only making it's like $15 million this season with incentives up to $18 million. So all of that.
It's a weird thing to fight for.
I mean, he can quit living off of the Clemente Bridge, and he can finally afford a nice meal under a roof. So we're happy for him.
No more welfare checks for Cam. That's good.
Him sitting out, I'm sure didn't help getting right back into the action. But he's a vet, so I'll give him the nod on that. Whatever.
Yeah, we'll have to see it develop.
Yeah. There's one thing that I do like, and it just, again, it fuels the flame of TJ Watt just being the best ever. You have to go look at the picture of the route map from Breece Hall. So Breece Hall, the entire game, runs every snap that he ran to the left side.
Really?
You know why?
I didn't even notice that. No. Why?
Because his right side was Trent Jordan Watt. I'm not even making it up. They didn't go in his direction at all. Yeah, didn't move in his direction.
Crazy.
Yeah, I'll have to show you after this.
Yeah.
He did not go in his direction at all.
That's
Again,
crazy.
You can't convince me that people don't plan for TJ Watt because
I'd be scared of him too.
didn't even get near him. Oh my God, there was one play he handed it off to Breece Hall, Justin Fields, but then TJ Watt, he was like, if TJ Watt was there like half a second earlier, would have killed Justin Fields.
Really?
I mean, yeah.
I
Got in
didn't
there and
get to watch
delivered
the
a
full
hit
game, so-
right after he handed it off to Breece Hall, but
Interesting. Huh.
TJ Watt is a game wrecker. So, but yeah, the middle of the field looked disgusting.
It's always just so open.
Yeah, Deshaun Elliott being out didn't help either. So I don't know, but like they say, he's kind of day to day, so they're unsure of if he's going to play this week or not.
Okay.
But he got out pretty early, so that was a little bit of a scare. Corners looked really good. It's really just like the middle of the field.
Okay. What they say was the injury?
Something with his knee, I believe.
Okay.
Nothing too serious to make him out.
That's good.
Yeah, so that's good. But yeah, that's got to get figured out, and it's got to get figured out very quickly because that is atrocious, this defense. Now, they are also missing Herbig. He was out, so he gets back in week 2.
Okay.
So that addition will be good. But yeah, you can't let that happen again.
No. But the problem is, I've been seeing this defense for the past 5 years. It's always open right down the middle. I don't know what needs to change in Pittsburgh for them to be able to have the stamina for a man coverage scheme.
Terrell Austin. Get rid of him. That's what needs to change.
It's not good. You guys can have the best defense ever, or best offense, I'm sorry. But none of your pieces on the defense are going to cover for you, and you don't win a game like that. Speaking of a bad defense, Miami, they looked really bad on both sides, but I mean, Danny Dimes just kind of ate
Daniel
through
Jones,
him.
an absolute superstar. The Dolphins just really that bad.
As I've been saying, it was never Danny. It was always the Giants. I mean, look at Russ. He looked like dog shit this week.
Yeah. Oh my God. But yeah, Daniel Jones looked awesome. He had a rushing touchdown. He had a passing touchdown. 33-8, and really, like, that probably should have been 33-0 because that 8 was just pity points at the end of the game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was a trash score. Tua looked terrible. Dolphins looked bad. Yeah, Tyreek Hill furious on the sidelines.
Yeah, the turnovers were just.
So yeah, I'll give that. I'm probably wrong about Daniel Jones. We'll see how week 2 goes, but
Well, he looked like an actual maybe franchise quarterback. What was it? 272 yards for total passing or something like that. He looked good.
Maybe the
dude has
Giants
an arm
were right to pay him.
He's got a cannon.
He's got an arm, dude. I don't know. Giants were probably right to pay him.
Yeah.
Silly old Brian Dable said, "No, we gotta stick with Russ. I want Russ."
And Russ was not the answer. Russ is
he was seeing ghosts, dude. It was bad. It was bad at the end of the season for the Steelers, and it's just bad for the start for the Giants. I'm wondering when we're gonna see Jackson Dart.
Oh yeah.
Because they kind of told him when they drafted him that, like, hey, you're going to sit back and learn, and you're going to be our guy moving forward. But at what point do they hand him the keys and be like, hey, we need you now?
Which I think is smart to let him sit back a little bit. Because as we've said before, NFL is a different game than college ball. I mean, it is a completely different league.
It is. But he looked kind of ready to go in preseason.
He did. He looked really good in preseason. I don't know. You're also playing against, third strings and people who aren't going to see the field a lot. So maybe a lot of rookies too. So maybe it is more similar to a college ball game. But I don't know. I would like Jackson to sit back a little bit longer because Russ, as bad as he looked, he is a seasoned QB. He knows the game. He's learning the schemes. Sit back and watch him and let your mind develop a little bit. Let your players develop. But I think we get Jackson Dart out there and he will look good. I don't think he'll look worse, I should say.
Let his mind develop and be like, wow, this guy fucking stinks, dude. Then he'll learn. But then they also have Jameis, so maybe see him eating some dubs.
Yeah,
man.
eat some dubs.
Some dubs. Yeah, I don't know, dude. Yeah, it's not looking good for the Giants.
I would love to see Jameis play some more, though. He is one of my favorite quarterbacks.
He's so funny.
You can't dislike the guy.
He's gonna make so much money once he retires and he does commentating for the NFL.
Oh yeah, I would watch every single game solely for his commentary.
I can only imagine. Dude, Justin Herbert looked really good.
He did.
Friday night in Brazil.
He did.
Chiefs looked not very good.
I was really excited to see the Chiefs play like dog shit.
I mean, I don't even know if it was the Chiefs just playing like dog shit. Like this is a new Justin Herbert. I've not seen this Justin Herbert before.
I was going to say, I've written him off. After the past couple of years, I don't understand why people are saying he's so great. Maybe I stand corrected this year. He looked pretty good.
I think you absolutely will be standard corrected because he's good and he looked really good in Brazil. I mean, like he was throwing. This is like looked like a really new system for the Chargers. I mean, he's throwing a lot. He was making those throws. Quentin Johnson finally figured out how to use his hands. Pulled in 2 touchdowns.
Understands that you have to put gloves on and not butter.
He finally figured it out.
It's the bread basket. That's all it is. No, you
old reliable dude. Yeah, Keenan Allen came back. He had a touchdown. Like their offense just looked so good.
They did.
It looked so good.
Who is there? Do they still have the same OC?
Oh, probably. I don't know.
I have no idea. Let's look that up real quick.
Yeah.
Chargers offensive coordinator Greg Roman. Okay. He started last year.
He started last year.
This is his second year. So
Harbaugh. Yeah, this is also Harbaugh's second year.
Oh, but yeah.
This is a pretty good looking Chargers team. So everyone in the West is 1-0, except for the Chiefs. They're 0-1.
I love that.
So that's what I'm telling you, man. Like I think the Chiefs will still. Well, I don't know. That was pre Xavier Worthy getting shot and killed, dude. I don't like. I knew it was going to be tough, but I figured the Chiefs would still win it. But yeah, I mean, they got to figure out their wide receiver situation.
Yeah, that's not a good look. Dude. I mean, especially after being the juggernauts that they have been for the past couple of years, to be down your 2 star wide receivers, yes, but to just be followed up by people who have been in the league for a little bit, they should be able to cover their positions, especially Juju. He looked so unathletic out there. Not that I can say anything, but he did not look good.
I love Juju.
I know you do.
I love him. But yeah, like they were struggling with that. But then like they have Isaiah Pacheco who came back.
Exactly.
They didn't use him at all.
Not at all. And he's good.
Use him a whole lot.
He's very good.
They did not use him a lot. Even like Travis Kelce was pretty quiet for a while.
He normally starts out the season a little bit quiet, though. I mean, he's a star tight end, but look at how he was last year. He wasn't electric like he used to be.
No, he's on the downhill trend. But yeah, this is like I was saying last week. Every other team in the West has showing uphill trends that they're building to win, and I haven't seen that from the Chiefs. I know it's going to be a battle for the West, and yeah, this Xavier Worthy being out can be huge depending on how long he is out.
Oh, yeah. No, I think that you 100% called it. I think we are going to start to see the downfall. I don't think that they're going to be the worst team in the world, but I think we're going to start to see a higher loss to win ratio.
I think so. Now, the Broncos were hot at the end of the season last year. Didn't look very good at the start of this year, so I'm wondering if we'll see that again.
Bo Nix is looking a little tired
this year. He's not looking at how he finished the season last year.
No.
So, and then fucking Geno. Don't ever write that boy off.
What a
man.
hero.
He lit it up, dude. Lit it up against the Patriots. He had like 360 yards and a touchdown. Even like the rookie, Ashton Genty, he got in. He scored.
Mm-hmm. Well, like we said last week, Pete Carroll is a good coach. I think I didn't think that the Raiders would be that great, but I wouldn't count him out. I think Pete Carroll, especially working with Geno again, that's a good connection right there. They already know how each other work, and they can kind of play off of that, build the team off of them.
Pete Carroll, now the oldest head coach to coach and win a football game.
Is he really?
In the NFL.
Interesting.
73 years old.
He's 73?
He's 73.
Holy God. That's crazy. I didn't realize. He looks good for 73.
Looks pretty good for 73. Yeah. So, again, like the West is going to be fun. I'm looking at that now for maybe that's going to be probably one of the better divisions in the league. Maybe the best. We'll see what happens in the NFC North. That's the one I thought was going to be the best. The Lions, clearly, I was wrong. They are missing Ben Johnson.
Who would have thought that would really – because they didn't lose many players. They still have their offense.
No, their offense is all still there.
Yeah, I didn't think that Ben Johnson would be that big of a key.
Gibbs, Montgomery, Goff. I was like, they have all their pieces. Mm-hmm. And like Dan Campbell is still going to be the aggressive coach, which is because that was another reason too. They could not convert on fourth down. Could not. And he only scored one touchdown. That was late in the game.
Yeah. No, it was a different team than we've seen the past 2 years.
That's one it's going to take a while for them to heat up, but I think they'll still be there towards the end of the season. But yeah, they got to figure it out. They got to figure out this new offense.
I think we're going to see a very similar like Steelers 10-7 kind of thing with them. I think they're going to be pretty mid-class. I'd love to see them still do good. I love watching Detroit. I think that they're a really fun team to watch and follow, but maybe not this year. We'll see.
Grit, baby. Yeah, I think it's going to be a slow start. It's also going to be a slow start, and I mean, they got to win finally week 1, but the Bengals are also still off to a very slow start.
Yeah. I know anybody who has Jamar Chase in fantasy is kicking themselves right now.
Had 9 total yards in the second half.
Crazy. Yeah, I know in our league, it was like 6.25 points for the whole game.
Something bad, and even like Burrow only had like 113 yards the whole game, couldn't move. They win 17-16 because the Browns just don't have a kicker. They got rid of Dustin Hopkins. I respectfully don't know the name of the new guy, but he missed the game-winning field goal, and he also missed another kick.
That's awful.
So which then now opens the question: given that it's the Browns, do they pick up Justin Tucker?
I didn't even think about that. This is what you wanted to say earlier. Oh, my God. Could you imagine Justin Tucker coming back to the league, winning for the Browns?
I mean, it fit the culture of the Browns.
You raise a really good point. Their quarterback
be right there with Deshaun Watson.
They would be best friends.
But, like, realistically, this is a high possibility of, like, actually happening. Like,
I wouldn't toss that out. That's really not a bad idea.
And I think why they haven't done it yet is because they know what is about to happen. We said it as a joke in the offseason.
Right.
But, like, this, like, realistically has a chance of happening.
It's not far off. That would be crazy.
Wouldn't that be insane?
I wouldn't be surprised. They're really good at having controversy in their locker room.
And then our final game on Sunday, Saturday Night Football, Ravens and Bills. I mean, what a start to week 1.
This really was a good week 1. This got me really hyped for football, especially this game. I mean, 40-41 against 2 of the best quarterbacks in the league.
This is my pick for the preview of the AFC Championship, Bills and Ravens, and didn't disappoint whatsoever. I mean, I hate saying it, but like Lamar played pretty good, but then he just wasn't the best player on the field. It was Josh Allen.
No, Josh Allen, man. What a hero. That dude is electric.
And this is just like another situation, and I saw the graphic of just all the games that the Ravens lost, and they just had the substantial lead. And, I mean, the Ravens were up 15 in like the final few minutes of the fourth quarter. And like the Bills found a way to get there. And like that is Josh Allen. Like they don't do that without Josh Allen.
Oh, no. I mean, almost 400 passing yards. That's crazy. Especially
2 passing touchdowns.
That's crazy.
2 rushing touchdowns. Yeah, Josh Allen was the best player in that game. The Bills do not win that game without Josh Allen. And if it comes back down when it's MVP voting time, it's going to come down to this game, which is going to give Josh Allen the nod, pending how the rest of the season unfolds.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, Bills fans leaving. Josh Allen said afterwards, he's like, just give us a little bit of hope next time. We understand, but just give us some hope, man. I mean, yeah, Derrick Henry, crucial fumble towards the end of the game.
Yep.
Josh Allen doing absolutely everything he can to get himself into contention. Had passes for 2 touchdowns.
Henry looked pretty good, though. I will say, I was writing him out this year. Like we said, he's getting a little bit older, but he looked great.
Oh, yeah. He's not slowing down anytime soon. Absolutely not.
Not at all. I was wrong on that one. And finally, we do need to wrap up here before too long because I got to leave. But we got to talk about Green Bay and Washington playing tonight. That's going to be a pretty good game. Those are 2 pretty heavy hitters.
The game hasn't started yet, but I'm already pissed off about it.
Why's that?
The Green Bay Packers. So they're all whites. And they're advertising it as a winter warning game. It's fucking September.
I'm checking my calendar right now. That doesn't make sense.
What are we doing? It is in September. And like the graphic they posted had like the ice and like snow particle effect all over it.
It just became fall.
They labeled it, the winter warning. It's week 2.
It's 89 degrees here right now.
We're pulling out the icy whites already in a non-divisional game. Oh.
But, I mean, besides the uniforms being shit, it's going to be a pretty good game.
Yeah, I'm excited for that one. I'm
sorry.
Oh, please allow me to. Green Bay looked good week 1. I'm going to give them the nod for that. Their defense is good. I mean, this is a young team, and looks really good.
Oh, yeah.
Jordan Love can really perfectly just distribute the ball very well.
I was just about to say, he's another quarterback that seems like he has a pretty good head on his shoulders. He's not singling out anybody in particular.
Yeah, and like Micah Parsons does make immediate impact to that defense.
Wow, I honest to God forgot about the Micah Parsons trade. Who would have thought? I mean, I knew that he was great, but what a key player. Because him not being in Dallas destroyed their defense for the run game.
Dallas still couldn't stop the run.
Did he get a sack last week?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
I was going to say he started to cement his name in Green Bay a little bit.
No, they gave him a standing ovation in his very first play. Put pressure on Jared Goff to make the Lions go 3 and out. Later in the game, he did end up getting a sack. So he is making that impact on the defense already, and
that's money well spent.
Yeah, I mean, if their goal in this was to become in contention for a Super Bowl, I mean, I think it's looking like it's going to work, man. It's looking like it's going to work again. Like that defense, it was working. Michael Parsons was working on that defense. They had some picks as well. They were putting the pressure on Jared Goff, making him run, and then that offense, Jordan Love can move the ball around and do it well.
And like we were saying earlier, it maybe throw it on Ben Johnson not being there on why Packers defense looks so great, but we'll see tonight. They're going up against a pretty tough offense from what we've seen.
Yeah, I mean, Jaden Daniels, I think, is still Jaden Daniels. He looked pretty good week 1. He was kind of tough on himself, saying they still have stuff to clean up. But Deebo Samuel also making some impact for that offense. Yeah, he had a rushing touchdown that led in receiving as well. Looked pretty good. I think they're trying to get Terry McLaurin a little more involved. I'm interested to see that tonight.
As they should, in all honesty. I mean, it's kind of wasted potential there if they don't.
But yeah, it does not look like after week 1 that Jaden Daniels is slowing down. So Jaden Daniels MVP, as you called it a few weeks ago.
All I'm saying, don't write it out. Sophomore slump might be not real.
It might not be real, and C.J. Stroud just got really lucky his rookie year. Oh, what? What did I just say? What? Oh, shoot, dude. He still doesn't look good? Oh, man. What?
Oh, my God.
Oh, shoot. Well, yeah, I'm excited for this. So, yeah, Jaden Daniels does go into Lambeau. So, he looked really good week 1. I'm interested to see how week 2 goes.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
This is a Commanders team that, again, they're in contention for this as well. So, this could be an NFC Championship preview. I mean,
it honestly could be. I mean, if the Eagles weren't in the NFC, then I would totally say that it could be a preview. But
this is absolutely a playoff game.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I don't see a way that Green Bay doesn't go to the playoffs at all.
No, absolutely not. Yeah, and if the Commanders can manage to sneak out a win in Lambeau against the Packers, that'll be huge for seeding as well. So yeah, this is going to be a huge playoff implication game.
Yep. Rooting for Green Bay tonight, but I do want to see Jaden Daniels do pretty good. So it's a gray area.
It's a divisional rival, man. You're crazy.
I really like Jaden Daniels, dude.
Golly, you just gotta turn it off, man. You gotta understand.
I wish that I could. I don't know how to do that. I'm not a psychopath, man. Love is love.
I am a psychopath, I guess. I was like Joe Burrow. She was like, "Wow, this guy's awesome." Oh, got drafted to the Bengals. Never mind.
Yeah, that guy sucks.
That guy stinks. So, TJ Watt's chasing him around the field the whole time. It's pretty awesome.
Well, to finish off this week, I do want to talk about parlays a little bit.
Yeah, dude. What do the sports books look like for this?
So, last week you gave a parlay that was primarily all Steelers, so I thought I might as well make one that's all Eagles this week. So for this week, we got Eagles money line. We got Jalen Hurts, 2+ touchdowns. Tush push is going to get him there. Jalen Hurts over 205.8 passing yards, and Saquon Barkley over 87.5 rushing yards. I think that could be a lock.
I don't hate it.
I'm not upset with it. I used my no sweat bet, so I'm not losing anything. But it'll be a pretty good payout.
There's just a couple of these that I kind of like that I'm going to look at later in the week. Starting off, Patriots are underdogs in Miami.
Okay.
1.5 is the spread.
Drake May. We'll see how he does.
I kind of like the Patriots upsetting the Dolphins there.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be upset.
I like that a little bit. Dallas is only 4.5-point favorites against the Giants.
That's going to – I think that they'll probably destroy the Giants. But, again, Micah Parsons not being there really hurt them. So I don't know how their defense is going to look against a somewhat mediocre team.
It'll be interesting. I'm going to definitely keep my eye on this as we progress throughout the week. And then it's going to be fun. I don't know who's on upset watch other than maybe like the Dolphins with the Patriots. But
yeah. That would really be it for this week.
Does Daniel Jones go 2 for 2? Beat the Broncos week 2?
Yes. Yes, he does.
Yes, he does?
Yes, he does. Lock that in right now. Danny Dimes, he's got a cannon, man.
And
he's got a cannon.
Bo Nix didn't look too hot against the Titans, which the Titans, I will give this. They're a little underappreciated on their defense.
Oh,
so
yeah, for sure.
Receivers can just catch a freaking pass by Cam Ward, dude. That was just if you're like one of those like box score merchants that just look at that, you look at that and you're like, oh, the Cam Ward played terrible.
Mm-hmm.
No, he was hitting them. He's throwing it right in the breadbasket, man. They just can't hold on to it. The same guy that said he had a top 5 receiving core in the league.
Yep.
None of them can catch a pass.
He hit 4 different receivers, and they all dropped it, right?
Yeah.
If I'm remembering
4 and out
correctly.
on the final drive because
That's
4
crazy.
incompletions because they hit him right in the hands.
That's awful. That's awful. Yeah, you can't.
Also, I'm not going to count this as upset alert, but I mean, Lamar has been known to struggle against the Browns. I think the Browns cover 11.5.
The Ravens are kind of one of those
beat the
teams
spread.
like the Steelers that if it's a game that they should win, they might not.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Well, I'm not even trying to shit on the Steelers here, but like, you know what I mean. You go in there, you're playing the Browns, you're playing the Jets, you're playing the Panthers. A game that should be pretty easy.
We just beat the Jets.
I know you did, and it was awesome. It was great. I'm proud of you.
Awesome. Thank you. What are you talking about, Ben? We always win those Thursday night games.
It's a new season.
We're not supposed to win the Thursday night games, Ben. Doesn't matter that the Cardinals and the Patriots and the Browns have only won 3 games on the season. We're not supposed to win those.
But I wouldn't be upset if the Ravens got upset by the Browns.
I mean, it's at home, so they shouldn't. And like Joe Flacco did have 2 same orange vision rival. Joe Flacco had 2 interceptions, but those were more on his receivers than on Joe Flacco.
Oh, yeah.
Just a batting balls in the air and then ended up getting picked off. So I don't know.
It'll be an interesting game, or it'll be a complete fucking blowout, and I'm completely wrong. But I guess we'll just have to see.
I guess we'll wait and see. Don't blame us if your parlay misses by 1 leg.
Well, everybody, on that note, we are going to call it for this week. So thank you guys for listening. Check us out on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Apple Podcast, maybe, and YouTube, wherever you can find your podcasts. Nathan, you got anything else to add for this episode?
Yeah, maybe Apple Podcasts because they're greedy and they are very difficult for uploading podcasts, which is so stupid.
Or
by
I'm
the
stupid.
way.
I don't know. But I can't figure
Well, that's
it out.
also true. We also could be dumbasses and not know how to upload to Apple Podcasts. It's the only one giving us issues right now. So go look at us on Spotify. People use Spotify anyway.
Yeah,
What are we
who
talking
uses
about?
Apple Podcast?
That's disgusting, dude.
But on that, stay loud, stay proud, and we'll see you on game day.